Good Monday morning, my peeps. Welcome back to Yo Adrienne Talks, Moments That Matter. And I'm curious, have you ever opened up your linen closet and pulled out a bath towel and realized you have so many different generations of mismatched towels or sheets or whatever on the top shelf? Because if you have, then you know what I just went through this week. And so I can't wait to share this with you because it felt so good. Um, So I was doing that. I was like, you know what? I'm going to start, cleaning out what can we do this week to help this moments that matter? What can I do to help someone, right? And um I was like literally sitting there looking at this closet, not even knowing where to start, right? There was just so much going on. Because I feel like we hang on to things thinking like, oh, maybe I'll use it one day or I'll keep it just in case, right? But week after week, these items just sit there taking up space, adding clutter to our homes. And I loved this quote, so I thought I would throw it out there that clutter is nothing more than postponed decisions. This was by Barbara Hemphill. And I loved this because that's what I felt like, right? Like every time I go in there, I say those things like, oh, I'll keep it just in case something happens. That's just me postponing the decision to get rid of it. So this is going to bring us right to challenge number three. This week, your challenge is so simple, practical, and rewarding. So this is win-win-win, right? So just clean out your hall closet or whatever closet or wherever you store these things, like your old towels, blankets, and sheets. And we're just going to donate those to an animal shelter. And the reason this felt so good this week was because first it helps you. So a lot of people, whether you believe this or not, I can totally feel it whenever you start clearing out physical clutter, in your space. Like there's instant breathing room. Like you open your closet and you only see what you actually use and what you actually love, and it feels so good. Right? Like I went out and got these cute little baskets for each set of our sheets and just put the sheets that we use, like our secondary sheets when we're washing the other ones. And I put those in these little baskets. And that was it. Like I took all the rest of the sheets out, all the ones that so you guys, this was the crazy part, right? I had sheets, like I didn't know whose was whose. They were all mixed up. So I matched them all up. But we also have three different size beds in our house. And those beds have changed many times over the years, right? Like the kids had a little futon and then they had full beds and then they had queen beds. And I mean, seriously, our son might even be growing out of a queen bed at this point. Um, so some of these sheets don't even fit beds in our house anymore. Like that's how crazy this is. And so I just got in there and started taking this out and it just felt so good. And these now when I open it, it's organized and I know exactly where the sheets are for our bed, for the kids' beds. It's like so easy. It feels great. But the other win of this situation is it gives these items that are just sitting in your closet doing nothing a second life, right? With somebody who really needs them. These local, dog shelters, probably cat shelters, any animal shelter, animal rescues. I even worked for one down in Fenton that had, they're doing wildlife rescue. So, whatever your heart feels good about. Um, they go through these towels and beddings constantly. They're using them to line crates, to dry off the pets, um, to give them a nice, warm, cozy place to sleep while they wait for their forever homes. Um, Something sitting completely unused in your hallway closet could bring comfort and help to a dog shelter or like I said, any animal shelter. And I know you guys know we love animals. Clearly, we have four little pups. But even if you're not an animal lover, it's a great way to help your community for no cost, but to clean your closet. So, I mean, again, how amazing is that? So, the game plan for the week, pick one closet or cabinet, wherever you've got these things, and just spend 10 or 15 minutes pulling out those bath towels, hand towels, washcloths, sheets that are in the back of your closet that you no longer use, that you were just doing what I was doing, like maybe someday. Give them a quick wash so they're clean and ready to go, and then just drop them off at the animal shelter near you. And I would love for you guys to share who you support because I think that's another thing. Some people might not know where to drop them. I have a friend who fosters at Stray Paws Adoptables here in St. Louis. So I donated them to her. So if you can share that too, because if somebody is not a big animal lover, they might not know who needs them or where to drop them. What I love about the challenge this week is that it's not a huge commitment. It doesn't cost you a dime. And it's another simple, small, intentional act that clears your space, lifts your spirits, and really will make a difference in your community. Um, I I thought it was hilarious too because once we did that, like we kept going. We cleaned out all of our pet drawers and we found old dog collars that we don't use anymore that were still in good shape, right? So we gave some of the collars to the dog shelter too and some of the other things that we had. Um and then not that this had anything to do with this, but we just kept cleaning, right? Like we kept organizing all week. So we ended up cleaning up our pantry and cleaning out our freezer and it just feels so good to declutter and organize. And now every time you open, the pantry and stuff like that, in the hall closet, it just feels so good. You know exactly what's there, exactly what you're using. So this is what we're doing this week. We're clearing the clutter, we're comforting a pup, and we're creating another moment that matters by and just like all week, just keep noticing those opportunities that are right in front of you as you're doing these things. Because again, these are small little things that make a big difference. So until next week, when Yo Adrienne talks, make sure you appreciate every moment that matters.